So what is the way to do it? What is the angle?
Well, you've come to the right place.
Okay.
I would have to say welcome to Selfistan. Because Selfistan is my Jan. The idea of taking a good selfie is the angle and the light.
Okay.
Okay. So now most of the people don't understand that taking a selfie sometimes while it can from the bottom can be nice, but that's if you have light above you. Because then you get a beautiful flare.
Okay.
But if you want to look slim and trim, which is what my purpose in life is constantly, please put the phone up
Okay.
and smile. And then your selfie is done.
Okay, I shall do that. I don't have my phone here, but I will try and practice.
I'm a selfie pro, so whenever you need any help, just call me.
Done. Done.
Okay, so I think my last question to you
Shoot.
would be that now since I have expressed my desire to be a part of Sita, let's hypothetically, because it's the Ramchandra series,
Yeah.
let's talk about the first book.
Okay.
Who would you cast as Ram? Come on.
Man, you've caught me there. I have no clue. I haven't thought of it. How about
At the top of your head.
Ranveer Singh?
Nice.
Yeah?
Who would you cast
I
as
think
Sita?
he'll be good. You?
Now the third book's not out yet, so we'll wait for the third book to come out. Then answer that
Ravan
question.
is yeah.
Ravan's
The third book is on Ravan, so I'm
Yeah.
not so sure who should play it.
That'll be an interesting one.
It's a very interesting. I'm having a lot of fun writing it. I'm kind of a quarter of the way through in the book
Superb.
right now. So
I have
he's
to
one
say,
crazy character.
that's what I'm saying. I have to say that would be a very, very interesting part to play and a book to read. If I was a man, I would be Ram. Okay.
And I think that so now just few more. Before we show the trailer to you guys, I wanted to present a copy of the book to you. This is the first one, Sign of Ikshvaku, and this Sita-Warrior of Mithila for you.
Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt.
There you go.
Actually, it does look like Ranveer. I don't think he has really long hair.
Right now. Oh yeah. Because
But
it's a
are you
very
going to
nice
sign this book for me?
Of course I will. Of course I will. I'm an author without a pen. I will. Hopefully there's a pen somewhere. Someone throw a pen to me.
Autograph.
There you go. I'm certainly not going to be in the cricket team. And this pen doesn't work.
It doesn't work. with
Murphy's
pen,
Law
guys.
today.
Come on.
Some more Murphy's
You have
Law.
injured the author.
There you go. Thank you. I hope you love this.
I got my copy, guys. I'm so excited. Yay. Wow.
Thank you.
I wish I had biceps like that.
Just a little bit of training. Not too much. Okay, so and what we're going to do now, just to let you all guys also know that I think for the first time in nearly 40-50 years, we're going to do something interesting in publishing. We're going to have excerpts coming out every day from now till the launch of the book, 29th May.
Oh.
This used to be done by Agatha Christie.
Okay.
So there'll be like 500, 600 words coming up on news18.com every day till May 29th. So people can get to read a little bit of the book, but not the entire book. For that you have to buy the book.
Of course. That's really nice. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Thoda.
It used to be done 120 years ago with Charles Dickens and all of them. But
it's like what we do when we're
thing
promoting our films के
हाँ.
एक गाना दिखाते हैं फिर
थोड़ा.
एक डायलॉग प्रोमो फिर एक ऐसे ग्लिम्स
Correct.
फिर पिक्चर आगे देखो.
But the entire picture should not be leaked.
No.
Same with the book. Yeah.
वो भी होता है.
Piracy mat karo. Okay. So what we're going to do now is going to press some button out here and some thinker magic is going to happen and the trailer is going to go up on Facebook. So 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. And the trailer is up for you guys as well on Facebook Live. Thanks guys. Bye.
Thank you. Order, right? I can read them however I
This
want.
is because it's a multi-linear narrative. You can read this one and this one.
ठीक
Unlike
है.
the Shiva trilogy. where
Only
those
the
are
fourth
common
book
things.
maybe I'll have to.
Fourth book you have to read the first. This is see the section breaks out here.
चाहती हैं या इसके अलावा कोई माइथोलॉजिकल कैरेक्टर आपको पसंद है अगर है तो क्यों
I think आई फील कि सीता एक कैरेक्टर है स्पेशली इन दिस बुक जो मैं प्ले कर सकती हूँ, मुझे लगता है अगर बनाए तो, क्योंकि इट इज़ बिफोर द होल स्टोरी दैट वी नो, क्योंकि उसकी बर्थ से लेकर अब तक है. सो दैट्स द इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ अ स्टोरी जिससे हम वाकिफ नहीं है, विच वी डोंट रियली नो अबाउट, विच आई ऑल्सो डोंट रियली नो अबाउट. इस वजह से आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर टू प्ले. एंड ऑफ कोर्स द रामायणा तो हम सब जानते हैं, इट्स वन ऑफ द मोस्ट टॉक्ड अबाउट माइथोलॉजिकल स्टोरीज. आई थिंक उसके अलावा मे बी ऑब्वियसली महाभारत, पर आई हाउ लाइक विद द्रौपदीज कैरेक्टर. अगर पॉसिबल है तो मैं करूँगी.
नहीं, लेकिन ये एक बात सही कह रही है, क्योंकि हमने रामायण जो अभी तक जो पढ़ा है, जो भी ज़्यादातर पढ़ा है, हमने सीता माँ के नज़रिए से रामायण को पढ़ा है. रामायण का मतलब है रामायण, मतलब राम जी की जर्नी, तो जिसमें सीता माँ एक पात्र होती है. यहाँ पे सीता माँ हीरो है,
हाँ,
और
उनका एक
जो
पात्र है.
प्रभु श्री राम एक पात्र होते हैं जो किताब के आखिरी एक अध्याय में आते हैं. तो एकदम सही कह रहे हैं कि ये सीता माँ की कहानी है.
सीता की कौन सी क्वालिटी सीता की आपको पसंद है जो आपको लगता है करनी चाहिए, और आपकी अगर फिल्म करो तो रावण को आप मारेंगी या
जैसे कि उन्होंने अभी कहा है कि एक वर्जन में लिखा गया है कि सीता माँ ने ही रावण को मारा था, तो अगर इनकी इजाज़त से और डायरेक्टर की इजाज़त से अगर वो पॉसिबल है तो मैं करना चाहूँगी, क्योंकि वो जैसे लोग कहते हैं कि इस फिल्म में नया क्या है, मैं बोलती हूँ इस फिल्म में नया ये है कि मैं मारूंगी. और दूसरी बात ये है कि जैसे उन्होंने कहा कि हम सीता माँ का जो क्वालिटी है वो काफ़ी उनकी जो इंटेग्रिटी है, हम काफ़ी अरसों से जानते हैं कि वो बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग वुमन है, बहुत ही, बट एक तरफ से उनका एक जो प्रोटेक्टिव वॉरियर साइड है वो हमने नहीं देखा है. इसलिए आई लाइक द फैक्ट कि अमीश ने इस बुक में उसको एक्सप्लोर किया और हमें एक्चुअली इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है कि सीता माँ वैसे भी हो सकती थी. एंड आई थिंक दैट्स फॉर मी मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग.
आलिया, अमीश, दोनों से जानना चाहूँगा कि माइथोलॉजी की बात हो रही है. अभी बाहुबली फिल्म सेकेंड सीरीज आई है, बहुत बड़ी ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड हिट हो गई है, तो आप लोगों ने देखी और क्या राय है इस तरह की फिल्म जो मतलब उसमें माइथोलॉजिकल फील है फिल्म में, एग्जैक्टली माइथोलॉजी नहीं है, लेकिन क्या राय है, आप लोगों ने फिल्म देखी?
I mean, मुझे तो बहुत ही अच्छी लगी. आई थिंक इट इज़ एब्सोल्युटली फैंटास्टिक, और जिस तरह से हमारे बॉक्स ऑफिस को धड़ाम मार रही है अभी ये फिल्म, आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ अस आर जस्ट शॉक्ड. एंड ऑल्सो ये हमने एक एक्सपेक्ट किया था, क्योंकि पहला पार्ट ही इतना बढ़िया था, देन द सेकेंड पार्ट वॉज जस्ट अनदर लेवल. और मैं तो फैन हूँ राजा मौली की, प्रभास की, अनुष्का, राना. आई थिंक द होल विजन ऑफ द फिल्म is we live on this. I think as actors, as movie goers, हम इस पे स्ट्राइव करते हैं, ये हमारा ब्रेड एंड बटर है, आप एक तरह से कह सकते हैं. तो जिस तरह की इंस्पिरेशन हमको मिली है आफ्टर वॉचिंग दिस फिल्म, और जो नंबर्स आए हैं इस फिल्म की, जिस तरह से कंट्री ने रिएक्ट किया, थर्ड वीक पे भी इतना इट्स डूइंग सो वेल. आई थिंक इट्स जस्ट हम आई थिंक क्यों ले सकते हैं इसमें से कि हम भी ऐसे कर सकते हैं. यू कैन ऑल्सो, अगर आपके पास विजन है, देन यू कैन अचीव दिस. सो आई थिंक मैंने एक नया वर्ड कॉइन किया है बाहुबली के लिए, और लोग कहते हैं ब्लॉकबस्टर. आई थिंक दिस इज अ रॉकबस्टर, because it's going rock steady at the box office and it's rocking everybody's lives.
इसी से
that kind of film. Who can in Bollywood director?
I don't think ऐसे आप कोई, I think you just have to have the vision, and I believe कि हमारे सारे directors, they have the vision and they have the want. I think चाह होनी चाहिए to make a film like this. Every film cannot be a बाहुबली. We all know that, क्योंकि सब फिल्म की टोन अलग होती है, पर अगर ये टोन चाहो और ये एक स्केल चाहो और एक कैनवस चाहो तो हो सकता है.
Guys, हम सिर्फ बुक लॉन्च के बारे में, ट्रेलर लॉन्च के बारे में बात कर सकते हैं, सीता के बारे में.
Sure. So since we're talking about the book Sita, and as we see, she's more of a feminist character, and feminism is being the new F word that we're all talking about. So would you tell us something about how much of a feminist are you, or even Amish sir, as a matter of fact, how much do you believe in that one F word?
I think just to take from Amish's story himself, he said that he stays awake in the day and his wife stays awake all night. And then I spoke about equality there. I think if Amish and you can disagree with me, I don't think he will. But feminism doesn't mean एक गाली नहीं है और एक negative connotation भी नहीं है. I'm sure Amish can also be a feminist, because anybody who believes in equality is a feminist. हमने I think overused.
And it's not, I'm not saying there are some places in the West where feminism has almost become man-hating. That is negative.
Yeah, that's
But that men and women should be equal is the most obvious thing in the world.
Yeah.
And there are our own ancient scriptures in India which say that gods abandon the land where women are not respected. This is in our own ancient scriptures. We need to speak of this loudly. By speaking of women's rights, by speaking of treating women as equals, we are not being westernized, we are not being less Indian, we are being more Indian.
Yes.
This is our own culture. This is our own ancient culture. We've forgotten it. We need to relearn it.
Coming back to exactly, bringing it back to Sita.
Yeah.
The first book is on Ram's journey, and the second book is on Sita's journey.
Exactly.
They both have a journey.
Yeah.
You know, the Ravan also has a journey.
Yeah, he has a journey too.
But that we'll get to later.
Alia, hi, first of all, you're looking gorgeous today.
Thank you so much.
And Priyanka has been recently creating splash by wearing a bikini in Miami for Baywatch promotions, and you're also on it in Shanda. So I just wanted to know who created it, and the second thing is according to you, how tough it is to wear a bikini on screen?
Can you please take that question? Can we pass? You have a question?
Alia, the book is all about Sita being a warrior
Yes.
and a strong woman, right? So
Yes.
what do you think in the modern times would be the characteristics of a strong woman? Like the present day Sita.
I think somebody who is not afraid to speak her mind, somebody who's not afraid for her choices and for her wants. What happens is, many times in life we believe that, at least not modern day, I would say any day, you know, even in the future, even in the past, we believe that we are, our duty, this is our duty to do this, it's our job to do this. Without having life being a job, you have only one job, and that's the job that you do for yourself, your career. Otherwise, your life is your life. So it cannot be your duty to be this way. If you don't want to do it, you will not do it. If you don't want to get married, you will not get married. If you don't want to have children, you won't. But if you want to, you will do. So I think it's not having fear, being fearless, coming back to Sita, like how she's fearless, she's a warrior, she's a protector. And at the end of the day, speaking about protection, protecting yourself, protecting your rights and your wants. Very passionate.
Alia, this is the first time you are associating yourself with the book launch. Why did you choose Amish?
I mean, first solo book launch, yeah. I have been associated once before, but it was for a fitness. I think, see, honestly for me, I will say a very random reader. I don't read, say, every night, but when I read, I really, I get very involved with the book. And the reason my kind of antlers went up when Amish got in touch with me is because I have read his book, Immortals of Meluha, and I really loved it. I read it when I was, I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I was younger. And
Thank you. And for you too. Thanks for rubbing it in.
But it's been a thing where my mother, since I was a child, used to always come and say that, Alia, you must read this book. So all my reading influences are because of my mom. And she loved this book and she said, please read it, because as we rightly said, you see Shiva in a completely different light. And it's so, contemporary, and you can really relate, you can really relate to the character. So it's not like, it's not done in this over ostentatious way, it's just very relatable. And that gives you the information and gives you the story. So of course, I feel I today can relate to an author like Amish, and I love the fact that he takes on mythology, by the core. I was going to say something else, but by the core, and really, represents us and presents us in a way that we haven't seen before.
एक सवाल, एक आखिरी सवाल, जब माइथोलॉजी की बात होती है तो आजकल जो दौर चल रहा है उसमें ये बताया जाता है कि माइथोलॉजी ही हिस्ट्री है, जैसे राम को लेकर आजकल बहुत कुछ हो रहा है, उस बारे में आपकी राय क्या है? जब हम लोगों को बताते हैं, जो पॉलिटिक्स करते हैं, तो बोलते हैं कि वो जो कुछ था माइथोलॉजी वही हिस्ट्री है, तो माइथोलॉजी को हिस्ट्री बताया जाता है, उसके बारे में कुछ?
देखिए, हमारे जो पूर्वज थे वो कहते थे कि भाई सत्य सिर्फ एक विषय पर हो सकता है, जो है गणित, मैथमेटिक्स, और किसी भी विषय में सत्य आपके नज़रिए पे निर्भर करता है. आप थियोरेटिकल फिजिक्स भी देख लें, उसमें भी इवन इन द इंटरप्रिटेशन of many of the boundaries, cutting edge of theoretical physics is becoming clear that you as an observer impact the truth that you see. Correct? There is the concept of parallel universes now. तो इसमें this entire debate की history truth है, mythology truth नहीं है, this is a nonsensical debate if you ask me. मेरा मानना ये है, I believe कि Lord Shiva, Lord Ram, Sita Ma, they were our ancestors. I believe that their blood flows in our veins. I believe that they are role models for us who inspire us to be better. But can I prove it? No. But I'm not trying to prove it. I'm not forcing my point of view on you. आपको विश्वास नहीं करना है, मत करिए. मुझे विश्वास है. मुझे विश्वास है उनके ऊपर. मैं इनकी पूजा करता हूँ. and I see them as role models and I try and learn from them. But there's no need to get into a fight कि आपको मेरी बात माननी पड़ेगी क्योंकि that's not the Indian way in any case. मैं अपना नज़रिया मानूंगा, आप अपना नज़रिया मानिए. ठीक है?
No, I absolutely agree with him, and I think ये जो perspective की हम बात करते हैं, मैंने पहले भी कहा था, my father also told me there's no such thing as absolute truth, क्योंकि हर एक का एक perspective अलग होता है. जब आप book read कर रहे हो, जब आप film देख रहे हो, आपका perspective अलग है, मेरा perspective अलग है. तो obviously with the matter of mythology, तो you know that can vary from time to time. But one thing I want to add is even those who say don't believe in mythology, अगर आप book पढ़े, वो जो आपको एक godly sense है, वो I think it's very relatable. So that it's not about कि God, it's about how they're idols and role models, and you can really look up to them. And I think that's the essence of what you bring to the mythology series.
Thank you.
Guys, that was the last question with Alia and Amish. Now we'll start one-on-ones with Amish.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.